Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TNDM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this may look like several days worth of time right there, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And I don't mean to state the obvious or rub salt in anyone's wounds, but pretty rough one here today. Gap down, and then the price continued to bleed. But there is some interesting aspects of it. And again, each one of these represents 30 minutes. And I bring that up again because that's where the main interesting aspect happens. And that is the final 30 minutes of the day. You can see volume was quite strong. And while it wasn't any sort of gigantic green candle, it was still a decent little close to the day. So that brings up the question, is this some sort of leading indicator? Is this a sign of what's to come? Now, I'm not sitting here trying to proclaim that I found some secret little thing. Anybody that understands charts is noticing and wondering the same thing, because no doubt about it, good surge of volume, and then the price did show some signs of strength. So is this going to get continuation, or is this just kind of like a blip on the map and doesn't really mean anything? Now, how do we really know if it's going to mean anything? All right, that's easy to say, Clay, but how are you going to define that? Well, that's why I like charts, and I'm not trying to insult anyone's intelligence, but again, that's what makes charts so convenient, is they make defining things like that pretty straightforward. And the easiest way to look at it is watch $2.10. If this is the start of something bigger, then, well, obviously the price is going to continue to head upwards. The price is not going to roll back over and then break down through these lows, which did do a good job of holding right here. The price did technically fall back through it. But then after that, like I said, the price did a fantastic job of holding up above that area. So if this is some sort of bottom and the price is going to get some sort of bounce, well, then of course the price is not going to go back to where it was below $2.10. So I'm assuming I'm kind of stating the obvious, but that's just the first sign that, yeah, maybe this is the start of something bigger, is the price continues to go sideways and maintains up above $2.10. Now, if there is going to be any sort of bounce, want to map out a couple levels of resistance that are going to need to be cleared in order to build momentum of the bounce. The first key hurdle that's going to need to be cleared, again, to build momentum for the bounce is right here at the $2.50 mark. After $2.50, next key level of resistance at that makes it easy, $3. So $2.50, $3, the next two primary levels. Again, don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting here and saying that because there's big volume and because it shows some signs of strength, this is guaranteed to bounce tomorrow. I wish the market was that easy, but it's not that quite easy. So if you're not disciplined in the sense of, managing risk, mapping out risk, focused plans, well, you really shouldn't be trading anyways, but that's a whole nother story. Then definitely don't, trade setups like this, but it's very interesting, and we'll see if the bulls can generate some sort of bounce tomorrow. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point. And like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.